Welcome aboard. I'm Michelle, and today we're doing a gentle practice to support digestion, circulation, and nervous system regulation through gentle seated movement and breath designed to help the body relax and move a little bit more comfortably. A lot of our digestion actually works best when the nervous system feels safe and calm. So rather than forcing anything today, we're simply creating movement, circulation, and a little bit of extra space in the body. Sometimes stress affects digestion more than we may realize. So today, we're slowing down a little, breathing a little, moving gently, and just paying attention to what our bodies might need. Bring the hands onto the belly. Take a slow inhale. And notice as the abdomen expands into the hands. Then exhale softly. You don't need to breathe as deeply as possible, just enough to feel the movement. Sometimes we can hold tension in the stomach all day long without even realizing it, especially when we're stressed or rushing around. Take another inhale and a slow, easy exhale, allowing your shoulders to soften a little too. Great. Now bring your hands to the sides of the ribs. You can do this one of two ways, depending on what's comfortable for you. Hands on the same side or hands across if you feel like having a nice little hug. And then as you inhale, notice the ribs widen slightly. As you exhale, feel everything settle back inward. Continue. Breathing is one of those things the body keeps doing for us, whether we remember to pay attention to it or not. But sometimes directing our awareness consciously can change our entire experience. A few more breaths here. Focusing on the sensation. No need to force anything open. Great. Bring the hands onto the thighs. As you inhale, let the chest move forward slightly, belly softening into a little cow belly shape. Then as you exhale, begin rounding the spine gently from the pelvis, moving upward. Head softens down. And again, inhale, chest comes up forward. Exhale, rounding back. One more time. Moving slowly enough that you can actually feel the spine moving segment by segment. And if you can't actually feel that, that's okay. Imagine it moving piece by piece. Think less about stretching and more about creating circulation and mobility through the torso. Now come back through center. Right hand moves to the outside of the left thigh or knee and twist left. Nothing aggressive here. Sometimes twists are described as detoxifying in yoga, and that can get a little bit oversimplified, but gentle rotation absolutely can help movement and circulation through the abdomen, which is our goal today. Take another breath and come back through center. Other side, moving slowly. No need to crank yourself deeper into the shape, just a gentle twist to the right. Exhale and come back to center. Reach one arm overhead. I'm going to start with my right and lean gently to the opposite side, breathing into the ribs and the waist here. So opening up the right side body. You might notice if this side feels tight today, that's okay. A lot of us spend years sitting in the same way or carrying bags on the same shoulder, maybe crossing only one leg, sleeping in the same position. Our body adapts to that. Great. Take one more breath in. On an exhale, come back through center and switch sides. This time we'll take the left hand up and reach over to the right, opening up the left side body. As you inhale, feeling the rib cage expand on this side, you can place your hand on your ribs to feel your breath as well. Sometimes touching a part of the body can help draw your awareness there. and keep your focus in one place. One more deep breath in here and exhale. Great. Now we're going to pull one knee up into the belly at a time. Your hand can be on the back of your thigh or the front of your shin, whichever feels more supportive. No need to force anything here. We're just allowing a little compression through the front of the hip and the abdomen. Take another breath here and slowly release. This is a modified version of what's called wind relieving pose. So if you have any of those side effects from this pose, that's exactly what it's supposed to be helping you with. So switching sides, maybe this hip feels completely different. Bodies are fascinating like that. Great. Take the left foot back down. Now we'll begin circling gently through the hips. So sitting up nice and tall. Imagine like you're stirring a pot with your torso. So as if your torso is the spoon and your pelvis is the bowl, and we're scraping the sides of that bowl. Tiny movements are completely fine here. These subtle circles can feel surprisingly supportive for the lower back, the hips, and the pelvic area. A few circles in one direction and then switch. A little yoga for the brain, going the other side. One side might feel easier than the other. Great, coming back up through center, set up nice and tall. Bring the hands onto the thighs and hinge slightly forward with a long spine. Notice where you feel the stretch here. It often shows up through the backs of the legs. Then allow the spine to round and let the head soften downward. And now pay attention to how that changes the sensation. You might feel the stretch move a little bit to the back, the upper back, lower neck, a little bit in the low back here rather than the hamstrings. There's no judgment. We're just noticing what it's like to be in our body today. How these little movements that we engage in are changing the sensations in the body. One more breath in here. Slowly roll back up. No rush. Now sit comfortably for a moment. We're going to bring awareness to the lower belly and the pelvic floor area. You can close your eyes or place your hands on the belly for this. If that helps, it feels comfortable. There's no need to aggressively engage or do anything. We're just noticing. Sometimes awareness itself changes the relationship we have with our bodies. And many of us spend so much time disconnected from these areas until something starts hurting or feeling off. So just take a moment to notice the sensations in your body. Do you feel any tightness, any tension, any pain, any buzzing sensations? Is there some place where you were gripping or holding tension that you didn't realize? Are you able to let it go? There's no right or wrong answer. We're just having a conversation with the body. Great. One more slow breath here. Coming back to a comfortable seat, you can leave the hands on the belly if you're comfortable there, or move them somewhere else to your lap or your thighs. And take a long inhale. And a soft exhale. Again. Remembering that there's nothing for us to fix right now. There's nothing to achieve. We're just breathing. We're just being here. Maybe close down the eyes and allow the face to soften. Maybe the body feels a little calmer now, or maybe not. Sometimes stillness can help us identify anxiety we've been ignoring. Either way, thank yourself for taking the time to check in. Take a moment to notice how you feel overall. How's the quality of your breath? How's the quality of your emotional state? How does your body feel? And thank yourself for showing up today. That's the end of our practice today. Thank you so much for sharing a part of your day with me. I'll see you next time.